Hi guys and welcome back. Well, yes, another pickups video. This is going to be my last pickups video of Q1. I've got games from 11 different systems. I've got one little add-on, which is quite a quirky, I suppose, joystick, and a brand new handheld. Let's take a look. Right, so just kicking it all off with the Game Boy Color. We've got Game Boy Gallery, it's like 5 games in one. Also picked up Army Men 2. Bad and Rad. It's got to be skateboarding, not that I've played it yet. Star Wars. And possibly the best last two, Bart Simpson, Escape from Camp Deadly. And my personal favourite, Grand Theft Auto. And this plays exactly like the original top-down shooter. Just a quirky game, really is. Right, one of 2 consoles that got little love this time. I picked up Foes of Ali for the 3DO. Case is a little bit battered, but I'm happy to have that boxing game. Fantastic. And the other console, this time they got very little love. In fact, it hardly gets any love at all. The Amstrad GX4000 Switchblade. Really difficult to pick up these games. You know, there was roughly about 27 of them made. Total lie. 3 consoles didn't get the love. The other one is the NES original. Picked up this. Maniac Mansion. I think the last time I actually played this was on the Amiga with my good friend Andy Burns. It's complete in the box. You know, I can't even remember how this one even plays. I really can't. But second I saw it, I had to have it. Moving on to the Master System. Krusty Funhouse. I knew it was fun something. Krusty Funhouse. And also, every man and his dog must have played this by now. Bubble Bobble. You may have even played Rainbow Islands, but Bubble Bobble was first and is a classic of a game. If you've not played this, get hold of a copy and give it a blast. You know, it's just a brilliant platforming game, something simple that everybody can play. I managed to expand my Wii collection just a little, so I picked up Indiana Jones, Ultimate Alliance 2, Raving Rabbids. Not got a clue. Looks crazy. I know the rabbits are crazy. Give it a go. For the PlayStation 3, well, I picked up Overlord Raising Hell. Very quirky. Plays a little bit like Dynasty Warriors, or Destiny Warriors, depending on what mood I'm in. You know, you send your minions out to destroy people. Dragon's Dogma, Dark Alliance, Dark Horizon, sorry. I've got the first one, I'm pretty sure, but certainly not got this one. And one I've been looking forward to play for some time. It's original in the box, Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn. Never ever buy this game second hand, purely because it's all online. You have to download it to your PS3, don't get me wrong, but without that online code you cannot play the game, and it is practically impossible to find this code now online, so you've got to have an original game to play this. So I've never played this. It's a brilliant game, I know that, so I can't wait to actually give this a thorough blasting. Moving on to the PlayStation 1, I've picked up Spiders. Now, if memory serves me, this is a bit of a platform game. You are the spider and you've got to negotiate the levels. It's quirky, it's different, it's becoming highly collectible. Check that one out. Only because I spotted it, Western Fever, Lucky Luke. Again, I don't know how easy you're going to pick that up on the back, but it looks quirky. Never played that before. Replacing a game that I had on copy, Oddworld. You must play this. I know that they brought out a PS4 remake for it recently. It's a brilliant game. You've got to check that out. And I said I would do it, and I have finally. In fact, I'm just double checking that both discs were in there. Rival Schools. I've got both discs. Originally I had this, it comes with a yellow and a blue disc. I only had the yellow disc. I've sold that on, somebody else has bought that off me. But I wanted both basically, so I bit the bullet. This is highly collectible. You will pay £50 plus. I've not paid that much because I managed to wangle a deal with the seller, but expect to pay anything from £50 upwards for this game. Right, now we're getting to the meat and drink of it. Nintendo GameCube. I've picked up Star Fox Adventures, Wario World. Now, I've waited for this game for a long time. Just bide my time to get it at the right price. Luigi's Mansion. If you've ever played Ghostbusters, the remake, in fact, if memory serves me, Dan Aykroyd did actually say that Ghostbusters on the PlayStation 3 is the third film. Check this out. It plays very similar. It's a brilliant game. The original Pikmin. Can't remember the developer's name, but he got the idea of this game from watching ants in his back garden. Brilliant game, check that out. Now, I picked up 1 and 2. Viewtiful Joe. There's the first one. This is a fantastic beat 'em up. And obviously there goes the second one. And obviously this will tell you about the peripheral I picked up. Donkey Konga. Can't wait. Monster Hunter 3. Pikmin 3. You've got to have a Kirby game, haven't you? Onto a few Lego ones now. Jurassic Park. Marvel Superheroes. The Hobbit. Incidentally, I've not had a chance to even play any of these yet. Transformers. Now this next one I've seen, it's a really quirky platform and you've got to check it out to believe it. Shovel Knight. And the last one, just because it was dirt cheap, but I've got to clean up the cover, 007. This is actually the 50th anniversary, I think it was. I did read that somewhere. Can't be 50 years, surely. It might be 25, something daft like that. Anyway, it's an anniversary version. You're not thinking back, it probably is, probably close to 50. You reenact certain scenes from all the Bond films and Bond franchises. It looks really different. Can't wait to give this a blast. I mean, just reading the back then, Moonraker, Goldfinger, Die Another Day, License to Kill, just a few on there. On Her Majesty's Secret Service as well. Really cheap for some reason, so I've grabbed that. And all the discs are in fantastic condition. There's not a mark on any of those, so I'm really happy to add those to my Wii U collection. And we'll kickstart it off with Batman. Demon Summoner. Now I've got the certainly the first and the second one, but Terminator 3 Rise of the Robots. got the first one and it was brilliant, but Destroy All Humans 2, it makes a change playing a game where you're the bad guy. This one, 50p. Can you believe it? Pacific Warriors 2. Looks to be a great flight simulation. Give that a go. Now this next one, highly collectible, and that is Forbidden Siren. I'm also trying to get the second one so I can put the collection to bed. But brilliant horror game if you're into your classic horrors. Again, 50p. You know what, I may have all the lads round just to play this to spite them. Powerpuff Girls? Sorry. Darkwatch. Now, I've played this recently. It's a little bit ropey, but it's an alright first-person shooter. So, you know what? For £1, you can't go wrong. Now, this next one is part of a series of games, and it's Shadow Hearts. Brilliant RPG. You need to check that out. And Shadow Hearts from the New World. In fact, I'm not sure if I might have showed that in a previous video, but highly collectible. I do recommend them. Now, I remember seeing this game when it was originally released, and that is Evil Twin. From what I can gather, it's almost like a shadowy figure, as per the picture, I suppose. It follows you around, and you can obviously call on him to help you as and when you need to. Resident Evil 2 Survivor, Code Veronica. Again, getting a little bit collectible, getting a little bit pricey is that one. Now this next one, I've purchased it from Spain. I got it at a really cheap price because I think, one, the seller wanted to get rid of it, but also because it just comes with, you know, game. It's got no instructions. I'm not over fussed about that. I'll try and pick up the instructions at a later date. But this game is now selling in some cases £300 or more. I've not paid anywhere near that. And I hope I pronounce this correctly. It's Quad. Really Japanese type horror game. I think if memory serves me, it all starts in black and white, and you've got to find your body parts from the demons and basically put yourself back. The second you get your eyes back, everything goes back to colour. Really different, really good Resident Evil, Silent Hillish type game. Check that out. Onimushi Dawn of Dreams. And the original Monster Hunter for the PlayStation 2. I think this is the only one that ever made it to the PlayStation 2. It started and then it stopped. Don't know why. That's all the games out of the way. Let's have a look at this, well, bongos. Right. They are. In all intents and purposes, they are a set of bongos, and you obviously play the game in time to the beat. There's obviously, I can feel under there, sensor that when you tap it's going to register, and obviously you jump and do whatever you need to in time of the beat. It's to play a game a little bit different. It's really quirky, really cheap to pick up at the moment, and obviously maybe more for the kids, but it's just nice to add this to my collection. Right, and this last item I've got to show you, it was actually given to me at a friend's house. We recently had a bit of a get-together and a gaming night there. We had a bit of a blast. We had to play some of the old games. He showed us his VR, which I must admit I'm absolutely blown away by, and I've just gone out and bought one because I really did enjoy the experience that much. And you know, my good friend Andy Burns, aka Beef Burger, has given me this. So you can see it better. And basically, it's a handheld with 30 games on it. So, you know, all those, I suppose, Mega Drive Genesis games. You know, I'll just switch that on. I can now play this on a little handheld. In fact, if I just click on Alex Kidd there, I'll lower the sound a little bit so you guys can just have a little look-see at it. What a brilliant little handheld that is. Really happy to add that to my collection. I was looking at trying to purchase one a few years back. There you go, you can actually see that, can't you? I was looking to purchase one a few years back, and you know what, it kept going out of my price range. Couldn't believe it when Andy said, you know what, I've got one of these, you can have it if you want, and then lo and behold, he's passing it me, so I'm really happy to own this. Thank you very much. You know, if there's anybody else out there, the one who obviously sends some stuff my way, or get hold of me and we can agree a price if I need to buy it. You know, free is always better, but really happy with that. Andy made my day. Thank you very much. And incidentally, had a fantastic night at his house. Snazzy Robster was there, Big Phil, Jace was there, Mike was there, the Mansell brothers, and obviously myself. We had a great time. I probably took way too much stuff with me, but we had a good laugh, and if anything, more than anything, just getting together and having a natter with each other. His daughter crashed the party at one point, little QC Kira, but you know what, good as gold, bless her, even though she was full of cold, and off to bed she went. But yeah, no, had a great night. Thank you, Andy. I'll try and do something at my house at some point. I'll keep you posted. Right. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want more, and I'll catch you again. Take care.